China moves. People flow like mighty rivers, coursing through cities on buses, trains and subways. This is the lifeblood of the Middle Kingdom, a symphony of motion that never sleeps. Forget cars, public transport is king here. It's efficient, affordable, and a window into the soul of this bustling nation. Think of it this way. Public transport is like joining a giant moving street market. You'll encounter vendors hawking snacks, musicians playing air hoofs, and lively conversations in rapid-fire Mandarin. It's not just about getting from point A to point B. It's an experience in itself. And the sheer scale of it all is staggering. High-speed trains slice through the countryside, connecting distant cities in hours. Metros snake beneath sprawling urban landscapes, whisking commuters to their destinations. Even in remote villages, you'll find minibuses navigating dusty roads, so whether you're a seasoned traveler or a first-time visitor, embrace the chaos and convenience of China's public transport system. It's a crash course in Chinese culture and a guaranteed adventure. Let's break down the beasts of burden, shall we? First up, the mighty bus. They're everywhere, from sleek city buses to rickety rural rides. Be prepared for a full sensory experience. Crowds, chatter, and the occasional chicken. But hey, it's all part of the adventure. Next, the Iron Horse's trains. China's rail network is the envy of the world. High-speed trains will rocket you between major cities faster than you can say ni hao. The slower trains offer a glimpse into everyday life, chugging through villages and rice paddies. Finally, the subway, the urban dweller's best friend. Clean, efficient, and air-conditioned, it's a welcome respite from the city's hustle and bustle. Plus, with English signage and announcements, it's relatively easy to navigate. Now let's talk tickets. For buses, you can usually pay the fare directly to the conductor. Keep some small change handy. For trains, you'll need to purchase tickets in advance, either online or at the station. Be prepared for queues, lots of queues. Metros are a breeze. Most cities use a contactless card system. Just buy a rechargeable card at any station and swipe away. You can also use your smartphone to pay, but you'll need to set up a local payment app. More on that later. A word of advice: during peak hours, rush hour, public transport gets packed like a tin of sardines. If you can, avoid traveling during these times. Your sanity will thank you. China has its own set of unwritten rules, especially on public transport. First and foremost, queuing is an art form here. Don't even think about cutting in line. You'll get some serious side-eye. Second, be mindful of your belongings. Pickpockets can be a problem, especially in crowded areas. Keep your valuables close and be aware of your surroundings. It's also a good idea to keep your voice down when talking on the phone. Nobody wants to hear your conversation about last night's dinner. And lastly, be prepared for a bit of a squeeze. Personal space is a luxury on Chinese public transport. Just go with the flow, literally. And don't be afraid to use your elbows if you have to. One of the biggest hurdles for first-time visitors is the language barrier. But fear not, with a little preparation, you'll be navigating China like a pro in no time. First things first, download a translation app. Google Translate is your friend. Next, learn a few basic Mandarin phrases. Ni hao, hello, xiexie, thank you, and zai na, where is, will go a long way. Don't be afraid to use them. Even if your pronunciation is terrible, people will appreciate the effort. And if all else fails, just point and smile. A little bit of non-verbal communication can go a long way. You might be surprised how helpful and friendly people can be, even if you don't speak a word of Chinese. So there you have it. Navigating China's public transport system might seem daunting at first, but it's all part of the adventure. Embrace the chaos, master the art of the queue, and don't be afraid to ask for help. With these tips, you'll be well on your way to experiencing the Middle Kingdom like a local. Who knows, you might even enjoy the ride. Just remember to hold on tight. It's going to be a bumpy but unforgettable journey.